The Statue of Liberty, formerly known as Liberty Enlightening the World, is more than just a colossal monument in New York Harbor. It is a symbol of freedom, hope, and resilience that has stood the test of time. Its story begins in the aftermath of the American Civil War, when French political thinker and abolitionist Edouard René de Laboulaye proposed the idea of creating a monument that would celebrate the enduring friendship between France and the United States and honor the success of American democracy. He believed that the United States, having abolished slavery and preserved its union, was a shining example of liberty in action. To bring this vision to life, Laboulaye collaborated with renowned French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, who devoted years of his life to designing a statue that would not only reflect the ideals of liberty and democracy, but also inspire people across the world. Bartholdi envisioned a towering female figure representing the Roman goddess Libertas, draped in classical robes, holding a flaming torch in her right hand to symbolize enlightenment, and a tablet in her left hand inscribed with the date July 4th, 1776, the birthday of American independence. Around her feet lay broken chains, representing the end of oppression and the triumph of freedom. The internal structure of the statue, an engineering marvel in itself, was designed by Gustave Eiffel, who would later gain fame for the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Construction of the statue began in France in the early 1870s and took nearly a decade to complete. It was a massive undertaking, with each part crafted in sections and later assembled. By 1885, the completed statue was disassembled into 350 individual pieces and packed into over 200 crates for shipment to the United States. At the same time, across the Atlantic, Americans were raising funds to build a pedestal that would support the statue on Bedloe's Island in New York Harbor. Despite initial struggles and delays, the funding campaign gained momentum thanks to the efforts of newspaper publisher Joseph Pulitzer, who used his newspaper to rally support from everyday citizens. People from all walks of life, rich and poor, young and old, donated what they could to bring the project to completion. Once the pedestal was finished, the statue was reassembled over the course of 4 months. On October 28, 1886, the Statue of Liberty was officially dedicated by U.S. President Grover Cleveland, who declared that the light of liberty streams from her torch. The ceremony was attended by thousands and marked a proud moment in the history of both nations. From the very beginning, the Statue of Liberty stood as a powerful beacon to immigrants arriving by sea, especially those coming through nearby Ellis Island. For many, it was a first glimpse of America, a sign that they had reached a land of new beginnings, where freedom and opportunity awaited. The statue quickly came to represent the American dream, and for millions of people fleeing poverty, war, or persecution, it was a symbol of hope and possibility. Over time, the statue's copper exterior, once a shining reddish-brown, turned green due to natural oxidation, a transformation that only added to its mystique and iconic image. In 1924, it was declared a national monument, and in 1984, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its historical and cultural significance to all humanity. Throughout the 20th and 21st centuries, the Statue of Liberty has remained a symbol of unity during times of turmoil. It stood tall through 2 world wars, the Great Depression, the Civil Rights Movement, and the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, reminding the world of the enduring power of liberty and justice. It has been featured in countless works of art, literature, and film, and continues to be a site of pilgrimage for people from across the globe. It is not just an American monument. It is a universal emblem of human dignity, freedom of thought, and the right to a better life. Today, more than a century after its dedication, the Statue of Liberty still shines brightly in New York Harbor, her torch lighting the way not only for ships but for generations of people seeking freedom, equality, and a place to call home. Her story is a reminder that liberty must be protected, nourished, and shared, and that hope, even in the darkest times, can rise as high as the sky. Its original copper color has turned green over time due to oxidation, but its message remains strong and timeless. Please like, share, and subscribe our channel for more videos.